Is Hitesh Eidnani. He's founder and CEO at Trendtech Consultants Private Wealth Advisory. Hitesh, hi, thanks for joining in. Right, so if we can obviously begin with crude in the international market, it's soared to that 30-month high. What do you see on the charts over here in the Indian market?
Hi Aparna, I think crude is in a well-established uptrend now. The charts are definitely pointing out higher, so we are long in crude currently. Crude has a stop loss. We could keep a stop loss of somewhere around 4,400. I'm talking about levels on the MCX currently. And we should see it head higher. We have a big resistance at somewhere around 5,000 to 5,200. So that zone could provide some amount of resistance. And if we break past that zone, then we would definitely head much higher from there.
So still heading higher on crude in the Indian trade market. Hitesh, an obvious sort of play on that sentiment, of course, again, is gold. We were just talking to an international analyst, and he thinks that he finds gold fairly promising given the way these fears are building up in international markets to do with the political developments. And he thinks that silver may not really be all that promising this year as opposed to last year. So if you can talk us through the charts of both gold and silver.
Right. See, last year, obviously, silver's been an outperformer. It's outperformed gold, and wherein gold might play a catch-up right now. Gold currently is very precariously placed. We are currently around the 21, between the 20,500 to 21,000 mark. So we might see a dip, but overall gold is still in a lifetime high territory. It's in a clear uptrend. We're seeing a pattern of higher tops and higher bottoms. So my guess is that we should see gold head higher, and it might be an outperformer. Now, if you observe silver, silver is still not at a lifetime high. We had reached the $37 level, and in fact, we reached $50 level somewhere around the 1980 to be precise. And silver, when it crossed $37 in 1980, it headed up to $50 in a matter of few weeks. That's a different story that it crashed from there back to $37 in a matter of few days. So that is why silver right now, if you see, it's facing a lot of resistance at this $37 level, and it's been consolidating over there around for the last few weeks. If we manage to break the $37 comfortably, it's quite possible to see silver heading up at a very rapid pace. We might see $45, $50 coming very soon on silver. So that's one thing that needs to be watched out too. But yes, definitely both gold and silver are very bullish. The charts are bullish. It is getting a bit crowded out here because everybody seems to be bullish on gold and silver. But that doesn't mean that we take a bearish stance, because the trend is our best friend at the end of the day. And while they are trending higher, it always pays to be long and follow the main trend.
So Hitesh, if you can take us through the chart on MCX silver and where are the resistances right now, because everyone over here is talking about the possibility of this record high very soon on silver. Take us through the technical levels for MCX silver.
Yes, I mean $37 on the international market corresponds to the level where we are around 55 to 56,000. We've been consolidating around this level, and this is a very, very key resistance. Once we break past this 56,500 level on MCX, we can see a huge up move after this level. In terms of the support, I've got my stop loss on silver at around 52,000. I've been long for quite some time now, but currently my stop loss is at 52,000. As long as we remain above this 52,000 level, I would continue to remain long, and I hope we cross this 56, 55,000 level and head much higher from there.
Okay. Now, internationally, natural gas garnering a lot of attention right now. If you can take us through the Indian levels for natural gas.
Right. Natural gas was in some kind of a down move. I mean, from the highs of Jan 2010, where it was around 280. We are currently somewhere around 202. So we've seen a pattern of lower tops and lower bottoms. My sense is now this kind of down move in natural gas is coming to an end. It's formed a wedge pattern. Now, when we are in a wedge, when a breakout happens or a breakdown happens from a wedge, it's generally a very sharp move. So whether this move out of this wedge would happen on the upside or the downside, we need to keep a very close watch on. My guess is it could happen on the upside, because charts are showing a slight bullish bias right now. But till we break out or break down from this wedge, I would not trade natural gas and just keep a very close eye on that.
Okay, don't trade natural gas till we break out of that wedge. What would you say to Mentha? Again, a tricky one for most people, Hitesh.
Right. Mentha oil has had a huge up move towards the back end of last year. September, October, November, we saw a huge move from 750 levels to 1350. It became almost like a parabolic move, and sadly all parabolic moves come to an end. In fact, there's a very big, it's a very sad ending, and it comes down as fast as it's gone up. So Mentha seems to have kind of started its down move. We've obviously fallen down from 1350 to 1100 out there, and I would, my guess is that if Mentha has support at around 1040, if that support level breaks down, we can head towards anywhere between 750 to 900. So this is one thing that we need to watch out for. I would get bullish on Mentha if we go above 1190. That's when I would get bullish on Mentha again.
Okay, 1190, the crucial level on Mentha before you can actually regain a bullish stance on it. What would you pick within the base metals back, Hitesh? And if you can take us the crucial levels on base metals?
Yes, base metals has been a slightly tricky one for the last couple of weeks, but among all the base metals, I find aluminium to be the most bullish. It's been clearly trending from March 2009, making a clear pattern of higher tops and higher bottoms. So if I were to pick up one base metal, my best bet would be on aluminium. We're currently around the 117 odd level. We could keep a stop loss of 111 and hopefully see prices heading towards 125, 130. Now to go through some of the other ones, copper has been a very, very tricky one. It headed very high and it gave an excellent move once again from December 2009 till a couple of months ago. Currently, we are at a very, very important support level. We need 450 to be taken out on the upside for us to get bullish on copper again. But if we break 410 on the downside, then we are in all probability heading much lower. So 400 to 410 would be a very big support zone for copper, and 450 on the upside for us to get bullish and initiate fresh longs on copper.
Okay, 410 and 450, the crucial levels on either side that you need to watch out for on copper. And Hitesh, if you can also quickly take us through cotton as we wind up the chat.
Yes, if you look at the charts of Kapas, it's had a huge up move. It's been kind of parabolic. If you see, we were somewhere around in the beginning of 2010, somewhere around 400 to 450 odd levels, and we touched a high of 1250. So it has been extremely parabolic. It's showing signs that this parabolic move might be coming to an end. So I would not initiate fresh longs in Kapas right now, because obviously our stop losses would be much lower because of the nature of this kind of move. So if people have initiated longs in Kapas and are looking for a point in time to exit, I would keep a stop loss of somewhere around the 1000 odd level, but I would not be initiating any fresh longs, and this I'm talking from a positional kind of a move.
Okay, no fresh longs and a stop loss around 1000 odd levels on Kapas. Hitesh, thank you so much for joining us with all those charts today on the show. Right, a quick